Welcome to part 2 of this interview with Edward of Ed's Auto Reviews. Let's listen in as Edward talks about how he started his channel.
Well, I started my YouTube channel with some modest expectations. I thought, well, if I release my very first video about the tail fins, etc., I don't know, maybe some 10, 20,000 people will watch it. Turned out to be 40, I guess, 40 people that watched it.
40?
Yeah. And then just, and I started out with like 10 subscribers, all of which are friends, family, and relatives.
Good. Yeah, I like that, yeah.
You got to start somewhere. And I continued for a couple months, and it goes nowhere. Because who are you? You are a nobody on YouTube. You've probably experienced it as well, at the start.
Yeah.
Just everything is slow, everything is... And it's around that point when I started to do a master study, urban planning, which was like a part-time thing. So I had to work and then study some more and then work again. So I had no free time. So I had to give up my YouTube channel. I quit after a year because it was not really my thing, although I did successfully quit. It was a 4-year course anyway. And that was right at the moment when I also was in between jobs, much like you. And at that point, I saw my subscriber count going slightly up.
Oh, interesting.
So like 1 subscriber
slightly
a day.
up. You're doubling your subscription base, right? 4 to 6. Yeah, 4 to 8, yeah.
From 10 to 20, whoa.
Yeah.
And I remember, I still lived at home at the time, and I remember coming downstairs where my mom was in the living room, and I said, I had 10 subscribers that day. And then, you think, okay, but what would have happened if I continued with making those videos? And then I started again. And this was last year, so at the start of 2021. And then it started to take off. In like the spring of 2021, the first video going over 100,000 views was the history of the Pimpmobile.
Oh, wow.
The Pimpmobile subculture, the cars like this, but even more like this.
Yeah, with more bigger vinyl top.
Yeah. Right, with the big aftermarket chrome grills, the Rolls-Royce glue-on headlight type of things, and all the extra little details. So, and I'm about, I don't want to brag, but I'm about to cross the 100,000 subscribers as of this video.
Wow.
Who knows?
No, this is your celebratory video then, right?
Kinda,
We'll assume that you've passed it.
Yeah.
So, no, it's great. I think it's fun because neither you nor I thought that we would be in this position, right, in a relatively short period of time.
Really?
Like you said, it's probably how long for you since the first video?
Well, that was back in like 2018, so officially I've been doing it about 4 years, but really just uploading about every 10 days or so is 1.5 years. And it's quite, when you look back at it, it is an astonishing growth. Not a lot of people that kind of make it like we do. I mean, come on, you're also at 60,000 subscribers, so with this rate, you will also reach 100,000 in maybe a year.
We'll see. I mean, as long as I think maybe same for you, but as long as it remains fun. And I think the best thing about it is the interaction with the people. I mean, especially these cars, I think one of the ancillary benefits is it's hard to find parts. The nice thing is I just say on my YouTube channel, I need a part for this car. And usually I get a few emails that say, oh, I've got one, or I'll take a look, or I know somebody who has one, or I get cars sent to me that I've been looking for. So the 66 Tornado or a 69 to 73 Imperial Coupe. Yeah, I wouldn't mind one of those. But yeah, no, I think it's a great, this isn't my normal day job, not your normal day job.
Nope.
It's a great stress relief, frankly.
Absolutely.
So it doesn't feel like work. It feels like fun, and I get to learn more. And for me, it doesn't take too much time. So fun doesn't take too much time. I get to talk about cars, meet people. You're over here from the Netherlands.
Exactly.
I never would have known you but for this, and now I've got a connection in the Netherlands. So I think that's what makes it wonderful. There's a lot of great people out there, and of course, there's always some not so great people. But by and large, I think what I've learned is a lot of car people are good people.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
Have you been recognized already?
I have.
All right.
Yes.
How many times? Or
it depends. At a car show, at some of the car shows, like 10 or 15 people come up to me. Yeah.
Wow.
I was recognized in the airport by the TSA guy who checked, the screening guy.
Seriously?
In a restaurant by the waiter. Yeah. So, well, I think I'm up to 11 million views total, and about 60-some thousand subscribers. So, at one of the car shows, a designer friend I was walking around with him, and he had to actually kind of pull me away from some people because I was getting, but I try to be nice to everybody, have some interaction. I'm thankful, and I think everybody has something to offer. So,
well, I've been recognized.
I recognize you, Edward, so there you go. Count +1.
Then it's about, really 2 or 3 times. But on the other side, I'm in the Netherlands. I do not present my videos in Dutch. I do it in English. So naturally, my audience is mostly from here, the United States. I kind of like that you have 100,000 subscribers, but nobody knows you in your own home country.
But I think that's smart.
Huh?
I'll have to do videos in Dutch.
Yeah. I'll teach you.
Yeah, I need a lot of teaching on that one, for sure.
As soon as we're done, I'll give you a quick course. No, but actually it did happen. It was in the middle of the winter, COVID, but they organized like a little tour, but with your own car. And usually guys my age with, beefed up Volkswagen Golfs and Honda Civics, etc. Not really my type of people, because it's not American. But there was also a guy with a big 70s square Chevrolet pickup. And I was just getting in line. We were waiting for a traffic light or something like that. And he was, I believe, behind me and just about to pass. And that was the first time he pointed at me and said, "Hey, I know you. You're the guy from the American car videos." And that's the thing. I was there not with the intent of, hey, I'm the YouTuber. I'm here. It wasn't even about American cars. The whole thing wasn't about American cars. But still, I got recognized. So that's. And another thing is, I got to meet already some wonderful people through my YouTube channel. I'm now slowly moving into the Dutch American car scene. I got a good friend who drives a 1957 Plymouth.
Okay.
Not Christine, just a year before, but in the Christine colors, white roof with the red
a Fury, a Belvedere, Savoy,
Belvedere.
Belvedere, mid-level, okay.
With the 318. And every month there is during the summer, there is a car meet, American car meet in a nearby town. And I usually hop in his car and we go there and look at some other cars. But this would not have happened if I did not have my YouTube channel. He reached out to me through Instagram and eventually went to a show together and we became great friends. So what I'm trying to say is I do not meet a lot of fans, but in the meantime I already have met some wonderful people which I would not have met through my YouTube channel.
Well, I think in a lot of your videos too, you're not necessarily the face of the video. You've got really nice, right? Like it's not you front and center. Some of them true, and this will obviously.
Okay.
So now you're going to become more famous on your way back, through the airport. They'll recognize you.
Well, I should say I'm not camera shy, but we have this. Should we even talk about it? About the competitors when it comes to YouTubers? Well, you have
we could call them the competitors.
There is like the biggest one, a man from the UK.
Yeah.
I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Well, he shows his face every once in a while during his, also automotive history episodes. I don't really see the added value in that, partially because I'm hideous. No.
Yeah.
Sorry. But like I said, I'm not really camera shy. For instance, I do every so often car reviews, but it's not. I don't do it every day. So
I will tell you the one nice thing about. So sometimes I am in front of the camera and talking about different subjects. The one reason why I do it is not because I want to show my face, but it's actually easy editing. I just talk about something. It's more for simplicity. If I have to put pictures in and splice them in, it's more time. Me sitting in front of the camera talking about a topic for 10 minutes is pretty easy. So
yeah.
I can talk. Yeah, I can talk about whatever, some American car for that long. But
well, for me, it's still the extra challenge that English is not my native language. So, and that's the magic of the camera. You can take you can film it over and over and over again. You can do so many takes until it's right. But I will say it is always a bit of a, well, there you go. How do you say this? A bit of a hurdle?
That works.
To go out and talk in front of the camera and do it in English.
But I can imagine. I mean, I've worked, as the viewers know, I've worked in a number of different countries. I, at one point, was somewhat fluent in Portuguese, Spanish, and French.
Oh.
So, you know, I get viewers from Brazil, so obrigado, muito obrigado, gente. Or from France. You know, I was an exchange student in France a long time ago. So, you know, I can say some words there, but it's years back in my brain. So I can only imagine what it's like trying to translate and actively do that. But I think you do a great job, and yeah, it's a thrill to watch somebody who can combine the good editing skills. Doesn't, you know, it's not all, for me, I don't know about you, but I'm not big into the hype.
No,
I can't do that.
Absolutely
like,
not.
You know,
no.
oh, I bought the you know, worst car ever.
Yeah,
you know,
I know what
you know. You're talking.
I know the YouTubers.
You know what I'm talking about. I can't. I can't do that.
And that is once again why I like your videos. It's just straight to the point. No, not the nonsense.
Yeah.
And the hype and the wow, look at me. It's about the cars.
That's
That's
right.
what it's about. It's not about us. Well, today it's kind of about us, but you know, you have to give in a little once in a while.
After a year plus, I guess we can have a little fun.
Exactly, but it's about the cars and not so much about us.
Sounds good. No. Well, it's so nice to be able to get to meet you in person.
Really, yeah. It's a dream come true. I'm absolutely serious. That's why I reached out. I thought I'm in America. You are located in more or less the auto center of the United States.
Yeah.
Why not give it a go? Just, you know, send an email and see what happens. So
here we are.
And it happened. And I think that's a nice way to end this video.
Well, thank you again, Edward. It was so nice seeing you. You get to drive this car behind.
I did, and thank you so much. It's a dream car, and oh man, if I only got some extra time, I would love to do a review. But and thank you so much for having me here. It's wonderful, absolutely.
Well, when we're in the Netherlands, we'll have to get together. So
will do.
All right.
So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And you will see each other no longer together, but separate in future videos.
Yeah.
So
there we go.
Once again, thank you for watching, and bye.
Take care. I hope you enjoyed that video interview with Edward of Ed's Auto Reviews. Check out his channel by clicking the link at the top left. And until next time, check out the video links at bottom left and right for some suggestions for you. The video at bottom left is going to be the first part of this interview in case you haven't yet seen or would like to view it again.